mummy named Maria is real, authentic. This is confirmed by scientists and specialists. It is one of 20 bodies found in the Nazca Desert in 2016. The Peruvian Ministry of Culture has never reacted, and since then, the government of Peru has only devoted itself to disqualifying this discovery, doing their research using dolls. Studies carried out in laboratories in the United States, Mexico, Canada, and Russia have confirmed that Maria, as she was named, is at least 1,780 years old, and her tridactyl and morphological characteristics are authentic. Daring and committed scientists remain in the front line of battle, struggling to uncover what could be the most transcendental discovery of recent times. David Ruiz Vela, a medical surgeon specializing in plastic surgery, forensic medicine and forensics, claims that Maria is not a fraud, a deception or an assembled body.
I
can assure you that as far as the mummy named Maria, the one I have studied in depth, its structure and its genetic palliation are completely true, authentic, and not manipulated by anyone.
No está manipulada por nadie.
The Peruvian specialist, with more than 30 years of experience and a member of the New York Academy of Sciences since 1994, emphasizes that the results of the analysis of the DNA confirm that this was a being that had life.
The
DNA reports are in the online library, where any geneticist can see. If they are reviewed by a geneticist who knows about palliative DNA, you may realize that these results show that it was a hybrid being. So they did it, but not us. They did it 1,800 years ago, according to the date of carbon-14.
In this regard, the Mexican José de Jesus Zalz Benitez, a naval surgeon doctor, with a master's degree in forensic medicine, specialization in forensic anthropology, forensics genetics and aerospace medicine, confirms.
I
am one of the scientists who has analyzed the body named as Maria, which I can guarantee that it has no trace of being altered, mutilated, neither pre-mortem nor post-mortem. That is to say, it does not have traces of alteration before dying or traces of alteration after dying. Therefore, the conclusion to which I can come is that it is a completely organic, functional, complete, unaltered and 100% real body.
Completo, sin alteración y 100% real.
Zalz Benitez is one of the experts who has studied not only Maria, but the rest of the bodies found in Nazca, and the findings are surprising. Irving Zuniga Almara, dentist and medical surgeon, member of the research group of the triadactyl bodies that are in the National University of San Luis Gonzaga since August 2019, makes a strong statement.
So far, the 4 specimens that the university has of which we have been doing studies, we can guarantee that they are 100% real, especially the mummy named Maria, who, apparently, is human by the physical aspect that it has.
The doctor points out that the longer skull of Maria is without deformations, such as those caused by the technique of Paraca culture, from the central area of the Andes, mainly in Peru, which elongated the skulls of children tying wood to their heads, but in this case it doesn't present deformation. It is a natural longer skull.
Maria is natural. Even the bone is much thicker compared to the conventional human. The skull volume, where the brain mass goes, is greater, almost 400 millimeters larger than the traditional human being, which would indicate that it had a much larger brain mass. And that would also indicate that it was a being more advanced, more evolved, and smarter.
Of the 3 years and longer, Zuniga Almara excludes any manipulation or manufacture, although he says it could be a genetic anomaly. However, DNA tests indicate that none of the bodies discovered are human.
As for the hands, they said that they had been mutilated, that their fingers had been removed, to show that she had the longest fingers, and that the metacarpus had been cut to show the longer fingers, because when evaluating the hands radiographically and tomographically, no traces were found that she had been mutilated. And to be sure of this, we invited specialists, surgeons in hand and foot reconstruction, to see and evaluate the mummy in situ. They reviewed the x-rays and tomographies, and with their professional experience, they said that what they saw was natural.
It is clear that Maria is a complete biological body, without alterations or mutilations, and that she could be the revelation of a species never seen before. These three scientists are part of the many involved in the research, facing great pressures and risks, even putting their reputation at stake.